When you ready, dog, for us to get down.
On you.
On you.
All right.
Do your stuff in front of the hand again so you can see your hand.
All right.
Do your stuff.
I'm gonna come out from this.
What's up, Chop Shop? We doing things a little bit casual today. You know, things came up. My man Steve Harvey's in town unveiling his new suit line. But anyway, here's a recap of what we went through from y'all in the draft and over a few days, what happens in sport. My man, Marky Lowe, is here again, coming at that ass, and we gonna hit you with some more flavor. So, what's up, dog?
Well, we ain't gonna be able to get on like my man said, but I feel like we give a mini preview of what we thought of the draft.
Little recap.
We all had fun with Brady Quinn, but congratulations, Brady Quinn. You're in the town you wanted to play for. Get down, show and prove, man. Make your teams. Personally, as far as who had the best draft, since we on the topic of the Browns and Brady Quinn, I gotta give it to them cats. They came up on 3 large picks, right? Joe Thomas, right?
Joe Thomas the lineman.
Joe Thomas the lineman, that's a first round pick. Brady Quinn, that's a first round top notch pick. They got him at 22.
Honorable mention, my man from USC was transferred to UNLV.
Eric Wright, that's the third. You know, you look at him, if he wouldn't have been such a fuck up in the offseason and had his little situations here and there, he would have been a first round pick.
And who's to say? Who's to say he could have got politicked out that way, had to go to UNLV? The other thing too, you have to look at Uncle Romeo addressed the 3 vital positions. The defensive backfield,
Dalen McCutcheon.
Then he came back and said, okay, I'm gonna get a new quarterback, but I'm gonna have to put some protection around him. We got the line.
Yeah.
Then who we all thought was gonna get picked, but we kind of assumed that he was gonna go different places. My man came back and got Brady Quinn. So now he put pieces around him and he started an infrastructure of them to succeed coming into the upcoming season.
No doubt. Now, who did you feel had the best draft as far as team?
Houston did okay only because they addressed the defense. And they lost a lot of games last year due to defense. So I hope with what they picked up with Okoye will help the defense out and Mario Williams can flourish. And they got another hell of a defensive end on the other side.
What about San Diego? How you feeling?
You know what? San Diego did real good too. Only reason being they got a new coach, but he's not going to implement a new system. He's going to keep the same system and they adjust the wide receivers coming in there. They could draft a low round draft pick wide receiver that's going to impact them, and all they need is pieces. So their machine is already built. They just need to add to it a little bit, you know. And we'll see. Phillip Rivers can shine still.
No doubt. I think, you know, just because I know the Raider fans every year around this time, around preseason, no diss to you.
I know, that's my
but
team.
a lot of Raider fans like to feel like this is when they win their Super Bowl.
Right.
They always come out every year like, oh, we take it.
Right.
I think getting Michael Bush was a cool thing. I think they give him room to let that leg heal and get down. Jamarcus Russell goes without saying. And, you know, I think they had a pretty decent draft on that level also.
And for insurance, they also picked up Dominic Rose, and they picked up a couple of defensive backs and stuff like that. But they're no-name people that we don't really know yet. So we'll see. With Lane Kiffin and his new coaching staff, let's see how much room Al Davis gives him with this team. So maybe he could pull a Gruden when Gruden first came to Oakland and turned it around. It remains to be seen, and the jury's still out.
Yeah. So, the De La Hoya fight, dog.
Oh, yeah.
When the fight came down, I thought that Mayweather really didn't have the power to just straight deck him and knock him out.
He moved up in weight.
Yeah.
And De La Hoya, he's fought in a lot of big title fights, 43 to be exact, if I'm not mistaken. I know somebody that's going to email us and correct us and stuff. So
right.
Whatever. The thing that I really looked at from round 1 to round 8, De La Hoya looked good and the fight could have went either way. I think he lost it after round 8. He looked tired and my man Mayweather was putting up points and his punches were more crisp and he threw more power blows.
Yeah.
De La Hoya threw a lot of punches, but they wasn't connected.
Yeah.
And he got beat in that sense. And as far as like getting his ass beat and getting towed down, it wasn't that, and it wasn't like a blow, you blow, and we just gonna stand toe to toe to one of us fall kind of fight. It was very strategic, and Mayweather, the up and coming kid, got the best of him. Hey, congrats to you. And also, hey, De La Hoya, whether you fight or don't fight, you still a great champ. You know, we love you out here in LA, but Mayweather, you know, you the man too, and we love you too, and just represent that weight class in boxing. We want boxing to come back to its prominence.
Yeah. And so when what I really hope for is that when it comes down to it, people said that, you know, they wasn't happy with the fight and whatnot. I'm hoping it was just on a case of that it wasn't a knockdown, drag-out fight. You feel me?
Right.
You know, I know I didn't watch the fight with you, but where I watched it at, I couldn't hear the sounds with a lot of people there.
Right.
And what it looked like to me was when he realized he couldn't just clock De La Hoya and put him down, he felt like, I'm gonna wear this cat down. I'm gonna just chop this tree. You know what I'm saying? He felt like, hey, I'm gonna let him throw it. I'm gonna let him throw what he got. He's gonna get tired. I got more stamina than him. I'm gonna pop him. I'm so quick with my jab.
And he spoke on it.
Yeah.
He spoke on it.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, through, you know, De La Hoya Mayweather 24/7. He said it is a known fact that De La Hoya get tired later in rounds. And as a result, to me, he looked like he got tired and looked kind of confused and that he couldn't pull it out and put it together and keep that same intensity that he brought when the beginning of the fight had started.
And that's what I thought Mayweather wanted on. He knew, like, all right, I'm gonna let him get out. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna run him around this ring. I'm gonna tire him a little bit, but I'm gonna pop him. You know, I'm gonna pop him, and sooner or later he's gonna drop those hands, and then I'm gonna just nail him. I'm gonna just light him up. But what I thought De La Hoya did that was smart was everyone said, well, why didn't he throw the jab? Why didn't he keep throwing the jab? Well,
and he should have kept doing that.
He
but
should
then
have.
he got confused too in the end because he couldn't really put it together after the jab.
Well, I didn't think he got so much confused as much as I thought he would. Throwing that jab takes energy.
Right.
He keeps throwing that jab. Eventually, those hands gonna come down.
And after a while, you know, the earlier rounds, he'll like stretch his arms out and get it, fatigue him out and everything.
That's
and
a show of tiredness when you're like,
Yeah.
And I think if he would have kept throwing that jab, he would have been a sitting duck for anything Mayweather threw.
Yeah.
So he played a smart fight. He felt like, hey, I'm gonna play defensively.
Right.
And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Hopefully, I'll pull this fight out.
And Mayweather's an excellent counterpuncher.
Yeah, he's an
Excellent
counterpuncher. So it just didn't go De La Hoya's way. Personally, it is what it is. De La Hoya won it when you look at it from the art of boxing.
Hey.
He won the fight.
No, not to change. Well, to change the subject. The comments about Brady Quinn being young and this is his job interview quote verbatim. Joe Theismann, legendary quarterback, Notre Dame alumni. He said that Brady Quinn, and it was probably his agent's fault for letting him present himself as when he got drafted by the Cleveland Browns, that was his interview to all teams. He should have presented himself more clearly. My commentary, can I speak on this, dog?
Speak on it, dog.
I'm about to jump in that ass
Speak
right
on it.
quick. Y'all gonna say what y'all wanna say. This is my opinion, and I'm a freestyler. Let me tell y'all something. To all the viewers out there that watch the Chop Shop, you hearing it fresh off the press. Anytime a player is interviewing for a team, it's only done in the scouting combines and the camps. The draft day is almost like your day graduating from high school, junior high, college, and you getting your diploma of acceptance to the next level.
Yeah.
So my thing is this, you speaking on something that is totally false. Hell yeah, if I was considered to go the first top 7 picks and I dropped down to 22, you damn right I'm gonna be upset. You damn right I'm gonna be disappointed.
That's
You
right.
talking about a kid who got his spirit crushed on national TV, and the commissioner didn't let him sit out there the whole time. He took him back in the red room, in the back to the green room, so he can regroup, because they didn't know where he was gonna fall, and they bought him out when he got picked. So you're looking at a spoiled brat on Christmas Day that didn't get his toy first and got his toy at the end of the day. That's what you was looking at. My man was upset. He was like, well, and Joe Theismann was saying, well, his tie should have been this. He shouldn't have been chewing gum. He's a kid. Your interview is when you audition for the teams with your skills, not by what you wear or what you choose. And they interviewed you anyway before you even got out there. That's how they were going to pick you through the interview process at the combine. Get your shit together, Joe Theismann, and come clean. Come see us. If you got something to say, see us at the Chop Shop.
That's for sure.
We here
That's
for
for
you.
sure. I mean, we all had our fun. It was funny. We all had our fun with it, but on the real, when you start criticizing him on that level as far as Brady Quinn and saying, oh, he didn't look presentable and blah, 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 blah. That was probably the roughest day of his life.
Exactly.
And everyone on national TV saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you know, cut the kid some slack. We had our fun. It's over. Now he's going to get out and show and prove. And if you want to talk about presentable, I mean, my man LaRon Landry just had a tie with a button down on. His kids have already
And he's
done
a G.
Yeah.
Shirt hanging out his pants, baseball cap to the back. Because it don't come down to what they see you as. It comes down to how you perform on the field.
No doubt.
That's what it comes down to.
No doubt.